It's a struggle without your glasses, I'm telling you.
Bruh.
I think that's good. I think that's good. Hopefully that's not too blurry. I think that's good. Oh, I tell you.
Bruh.
That looks good. I think that's good. This is so hood.
Bruh.
So ghetto. I hope that's good. We'll go with that for now. we'll try that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Peter J. Lewis. Thank you for clicking on this channel. Dragon Quest XI. Finally, it's actually here. I'm looking forward to this game, man. I'll tell you, man, I've been waiting for quite some time for this game to come out. I've just brought it. Still sealed and everything. Doesn't have a smell, unfortunately. But I did get something else with it, look. I'm not sure if you got this too, but look. Sweet, isn't it? So, yeah. This is going to be my first time doing anything like this on YouTube. Well, not my first time, but a long gameplay like this. So, I'm looking forward to it. If this is your first time, welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. If this is your 100th time, if this is your 1000th time, your millionth time, thank you for clicking on this channel. Thank you for always coming back. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, man. Like they say in Japan, Hona ikoka. Let's do it. Let's go.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Quest 11. Oh boy. Oh boy. It is time. Create a new adventure log. Which slot would you like to use? Enter a name. My name is Hiro. Hiro with a Y. Hiro. You think I'll do? The Adventure of Hiro. Dragon Quest 11. Are you happy to proceed with the name Hiro? Yes. Set the display brightness. Choose whatever brightness looks best to you. This can be changed at any time via the MISC menu. That's too dark. Default. This will revert the brightness setting to its default value. Are you sure? Yes, please. I think I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there for now. Are you happy to proceed with the brightness setting? Yes. Adventure log successfully created.
This child, he is the one. There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? You're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
Yeah.
Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Yeah, let's go. So here we are, Cobblestone Tour Base. Oh, this game looks gorgeous. Cobblestone looks absolutely beautiful. Who's this guy? Hold on there, young hero. Where'd you think you're off to? You haven't been to the top yet, have you? It's back the other way, as well as you know. It's back the other way, as you well know. I don't want to see you again till you've climbed it. Okay, Dad. To think that you and Gemma are all grown up already? I can remember the two of you being two Lillians hurrying around the place, causing trouble like it was yesterday. Time flies, it really does. The path gets pretty steep up on the tour, so be sure to watch your footing. But don't let that make you stick to the bearing track. Little dotars are where you find all the fun stuff. My reading sucks without my glasses, I'm so sorry. So it's time for you to head up to the tour, I hear. Mind you don't slip, it's a long way down. Oh, don't worry. He'll never let me fall. What would you do without him, eh? Well, hero, you heard the lady, make sure she comes to no harm. Yeah, sure thing. The symbols on the sides of the tour represent the spirit of the land, you know? The spirit who has watched over the people of Cobblestone. The coming of age ceremony is one of the ways we show our gratitude for its protection. Mind how you go, you hear? You know the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice, or you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with the folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press the circle button and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use the right analog stick to change the direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me. Press circle. No, it's square. What am I saying? Circle. Right. Okay. We've all been through it, you know. We've all climbed the top of the tower. I remember like it was yesterday. But I can't tell you what I found up there, no. That's something you'll have to find out for yourselves. Okay. You're making it sound really good.
You know, I'm not sure if I've ever seen the two of you apart. And to think you're all grown up already. Is that wedding bells I hear?
Grandma, honestly.
Oh, let the woman have her fun, will you? Now, hero, look. You look after my daughter, my lovely granddaughter, you hear?
Sure thing, Grandma. You have nothing to worry about. You got the best guardian here.
Good luck, hero!
Go.
I was grown up like you. I can't wait to climb the tower.
You will someday, kid. Just be patient. There's no rush. Oh, hero. Seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're all grown up now. And that means you go into the tower and offering your thanks. Now it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top. Give praise to the spirit of the land. Then come back down and tell us how you liked the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing the triangle button and selecting party talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you.
Just look at you, hero, my little boy. All grown up. Now be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are, about to climb the tower together. Oh, and if ever you lose your way, just follow Sandy. The dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. Another two of you will be just fine. And I'll make sure that there's delicious supper waiting for you when you get back.
Cheers. Thank you so much, guys. Won't take us too long. Okay, Sandy, lead the way. Huh? The path ahead will at times be a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. Thank you. Thank you. Who's this?
Oh, just look at the view. It's beautiful, isn't it? Whenever you find somewhere with lovely scenery like this, you should take the time to stop and bask in the wonder of the nature of it.
It always does me the power of good. My reading is so terrible without my glasses. Sorry. Oh dear me, can that boy have got to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up to the tower on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. He'll be the death of me, that one. I bet you he's up there.
Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Huh?
My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
You got nothing to worry about.
Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
Okay. You want to start trouble?
Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
You got nothing to worry about. A group of slimes draw near. Okay, so our first battle. Let's fight. Let's attack. Slime A. Okay, move.
Crikey.
Tactics. Can I attack? Show no mercy. Alright. Let's go.
Get him!
So, it's paralyzed?
Run!
Oh, it's automatic. Okay. I don't have to do anything.
Crumbs!
The slimes are defeated. Hero receives 6 experience points. Hero acquires 6 gold coins. The slime dropped the treasure chest. Hero receives a medical herb.
Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come.
Oops. Sorry, I cut you off, Gemma. Let's get a move on. What's this? Okay. What's in here? Hero finds a pot lid. He puts it in his equipment bag. Okay. I tell you, without my glasses, man, it's no fun. Lead the way, Sandy. Cobblestone tool. We're still here. Okay. Gemma, be careful now, okay? We don't want you dying in the first part of the game. Just take it easy, okay? She's still with me. Hold on. She's gone. Where did she go? Gemma, where are you? Huh? You a ghost? Okay, let's get a move on. What's this? If you see an icon, move a little closer and press X whenever it changes to a little arrow in order to interact. Okay. It's around here. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Hero finds a medical herb. Is that all there is around here? I think that's it. Ooh. Oh, some more slimes, okay.
More monsters? But I don't think they've spotted you just yet. You should sneak up and try to surprise them.
Oh, I need my glasses for this part. Get close enough to a monster, and a small orange arrow will appear just above them. Press X, and you'll give them a weighty wallop with your weapon, lowering their HP before the battle has even begun. Why not try springing a preemptive attack on the slime over there? Okay. There we go. Huh? Didn't I attack them first?
Go on!
The slimes are defeated.
Aren't they?
Hero receives 4 experience points. Hero acquires 4 gold coins. So I guess I didn't do it. Let's try it with this one. I must have done it that time. Whoop. Yeah, I think I did it.
Get him! Go on!
The slimes are defeated. Hero receives 4. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Sit.
Get him! Crikey!
Ouch. Good dog, Sandy.
Go on! Tough little blighters, aren't they? I'm so proud of you!
Okay. Hero learns a new spell, Frizz. Frizz? Let's get a move on. This is how oh man, I need to get my glasses fixed. For real.
Get him!
You attacked my dog?
Phew.
Gotcha.
Go on! Cleanse!
Okay. Okay.
Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Oh, that was a waste.
Crikey! Get him! Phew.
Oh, if you press start, it's automated. Hello there. Hero finds a medical herb. Hero acquires 5 gold coins. What's this? Someone trying to attack my dog? Oh no. He's trying to have a sneak attack. Fudge it.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Tough little blighters, aren't they? Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
I'm getting bad vibes about this one, Gemma.
Help! Help me!
What? Cole?
Is that the kid that belongs to the mom?
Quick! You have to help him!
Sure thing. I got it.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Ouch! You attacking my dog? Oh,
Here you go.
thanks, Gemma. You attacking my dog?
Don't give up.
Thanks.
Go on.
There we go.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Phew.
Smugs are defeated. Hero receives 40 experience points. Hero acquires 22 gold coins.
Well done.
Okay. Hero level increased to level 3.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Yeah.
hero finds a piece of pink pine. Award for collecting 10 different types of item. Okay, sweet. Is there any more items? Look at the looks of things. Okay, I already know that. Gemma, be careful, okay? How'd you do that? That's crazy. This way to the top. Watch your step. Shimmy. Gemma. She's gone again. She's not back? She's gone for good? Gemma. Oh, there you are. Oh, don't do that, Gemma. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
Don't worry, Jim, I'm coming. Hang on. I got you. Hold on.
We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look, the mark on your hand. Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all Erdrea. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look!
Whoa. Look at that. What a sight.
It just goes on and on and on.
It does, doesn't it?
Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Yeah, let's go. Hero finds a piece of pink pie. Anything else? Anything else around here? I guess not. Hold on. No, I guess not. Oh, I can jump. Okay, let's go back. Hiro and Gemma make their way back to the bottom of the tour. Hold on, let me go back. Make sure I haven't left anything. Nope, ain't nothing behind us. Woo, woo. Sandy, okay. Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl. I knew you could do it. I'm sorry, Gemma. I thought it would be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you one, Hiro. And Gemma, and Sandy too. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. Is there no items around? Hold on. There's gotta be some special items. I guess not. That lightning was terrifying. Were you lot alright up there? I'm ever so sorry you poor things had to go through such an awful ordeal. So you did it. You've been up to the top of it all. Well, you better let the mayor know. Everyone be desperate to hear how you got up to the top. Don't keep them waiting, will you? Change this. Hold on. How do I change the camera angle? System settings. Camera angle. Let's do it in 30. I'm just gonna try that. Yeah, there we go. That's a whole lot better. Okay. Display settings, brightness, okay. Okay, let's get moving. struck the tour, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land, who watches over us all.
Yay, you're back. You're back. Your mom said to tell you that she's gone home to make you some tea.
Make your tea. My reading sucks, man. My reading's terrible.
But lightning was scary, the sky flashed, and there was this big bang boom.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Hero explains what happened at the top of the tour. Well, the thing is, there was this crazy chicken that suddenly started to attack us. And then out of nowhere, this lightning came out of nowhere and this struck the chicken. Unfortunately, the chicken fell down to the ground, so we couldn't cook him and eat him, so...
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Awarded for ascending to this top. Okay, coming of age. Awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tower and completing the ceremony that signifies the onus of adulthood.
So the ceremony's all done? Congratulations. But don't tell me you've forgotten where you live and all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up.
I want to explore a little bit. Hold on. The night's still young. Hold on. I want to explore a little bit. Hold on. What's up here? What's this then? 7 gold coins?
just vandalizing. Look at this. What a view. Uh-oh! Gemma, don't do that, okay? Gemma, help. Help. I think I can make it back down. I think I can. Okay. Yeah! I'd love to visit Hildale one day. They say that there's always something going on there. Apparently it's always busting with people. And the shops are full of all kinds of lovely things. Not even like boring old cobblestone. I don't know how to read.
My glasses! My glasses! Dee, we were just talking about you and Gemma.
What's that?
What were we saying? Oh, nothing.
Oh, if it isn't the young hero, make sure you're nice to Gemma, you hear? She's a keeper, that one. Not this again. Oh, just look at your face. You've gotten all red. Oh, to be young again. Let's keep exploring. Oh, we've just come from that way. I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of get up and go at the minute. They're too busy enjoying this delicious grass. Okay, we'll leave the horse. Anyone home? Hey! Who's this? Right. A little bit told me you and your mate Gemma went to the top of the tower and back. You ain't a little boy no more, hero, you're a man. So here's some advice from one bloke to another. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. No one knows how long they've got, so make the most of it. Sure thing. I'm gonna leave now. Good advice, but I'm gonna leave. Oh. Run, that probably belongs to him. Run, Gemma, run. Alright, enough messing around, let's go home.
I'll always remember you when you were little, going fishing with old Chalky. You'd sit there for hours on that funny freeside rock out by the falls, just the two of you. You would have been so proud to see how big and strong you've grown. Seems like only yesterday you were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Knee-high to a grasshopper.
Yay! I love playing in the water!
Come on, hero, the water's lovely.
Okay. Maybe next time, kids.
Hello there, young hero. Do you know what's good? Prayer? That's what. You should get down to the church every chance you get. Every time I pray, I feel all my troubles slipping away.
It makes a new man of you. Take my word for it. I totally agree. You need to pray. Definitely. Can we do that now? Yes, we can. Time to give thanks to Christ Sensei. Let's do it. Greetings, my child. It is good to see the younger members of my flock taking the time to pray. Now, shall we begin? How may I church assist you, faithful disciple? Confession, okay. Confess to me all that you have done, child, that I might record it in an adventure log. Let's do it. Sweet. I have successfully recorded your adventure log. Do you intend to continue on your adventure at this point, my child? Yes. Is there any other way we can be of assistance? Now you've done more than enough. May the holy powers watch over you. Thank you. Alright, let's go home. Where is home? Hold on. Okay. Press the square button. Home. Home is here, right? Did we... We went the wrong way. Home is... Okay. Thanks for clobbering those stupid monsters. When I grow up, I'm going to be big and tough, just like you. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore. You're grown-ups. Welcome to the club. This is my home. We're not too far off. Oh, Sandy. Follow Sandy, okay. So this is our home. Our house big? Oh, what's that? Can I get that? How do I get up there? Chickens! I best not touch them. You know what happens when you touch chickens? Legend of Zelda, that's what happens. You don't want no chicken. You don't want beef with no chickens. How do we get up there? Okay, let's go home.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here, this belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
The one?
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today. And your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. Yeah. Maybe that's what I need. I need to get some fresh air. I'll be right back. Don't mind me, just vandalizing here. Truly is beautiful out here. The fresh air, the night skies. Truly is beautiful. Hey, the 7. I need to get that. How do I get up there? Oops. Here we go. Okay. First time I'm actually not allowed to come in. Usually in RPGs you can just walk anywhere. A little evening stroll, are we? Well, make sure you don't stay outside the village. There'd be monsters. Okay.
Is that Gemma?
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Gemma. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm digging this.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
Okay. Where is the shop? Oh, I can zoom in. See, I'm so blind. Okay, let's head out. heard all about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make, and you're just a youngster. Before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course. Down this slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head up to the village entrance to the north, and we'll be waiting to see you off. I keep changing voices. Sorry, hero. The old fellas here are busy eating their beloved grass. I don't think they'll be moving anytime soon. Okay. Hello? Okay.
Dearie me.
What am I going to do? Oh, it's a guy. Alright, if it isn't young hero. You came along just at the right time. I've got a favor to ask. You see, the other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he's got this flurry feather that he loves, and well, for what I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I got to get it myself, but I'm no good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind climbing up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. You've been asking me to undertake a quest. Will you acquire this request? Of course. I knew you'd help me out. You always paid attention to what the priest said in church, you know. That stuff about always being kind to others. You're a fine fellow and no mistake. Now there's no time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved feather back. Hurry on over to your shed. I'm sure you've climbed onto your fair share of roofs, but just find something to climb onto and press circle to jump up there. Once you found that flurry of feather, bring it back here, and I see if you can get a little something in return. Best of luck. Hero accepts the People's Friends quest. I do. So, let's get back to my shed. There it is. Okay. How do I get up there? Maybe like this. Oh. How do I get up there? Doesn't look like I can move it. You'd think you can. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. And a treasure chest. There you are, hero. It looks like you've gotten the feather. Would you mind letting me have it? Of course. Hero hands over the flurry feather. Thanks, I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Oh, and before I forget, here's a little something in return. Hero receives a sleeping hibiscus. And that's not all. I've got a tip for you. I hope you find it useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look for a purple speech bubble above their head. Listen to what they have to say, and see if you can do anything to help. It always pays to be to be kind to others. But don't feel that's just because someone shared their woes with you. You have to help them right away. You can always come back when you want a little change of pace. Or if you're not sure what to do next. Anyway, thanks again, Hero. I really owe you one. Now, just remember, whatever's waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others, and you'll do just fine. Okay. Success. Oh, sweet. Thanks for that. Let's... Anything else before we go? What's down here? Ah, I knew it. Anything in the river? Doesn't look like it. Is this the shop? This might be the shop. Yeah, I think it's the shop. Oops. So you're leaving good old Cobblestone, are you? Well, make sure you've got all the essentials before you set off. Welcome, valued customer. How can I serve you? What would you like to buy? Ooh. What would I like to buy? I think a few of these would be, good to buy. Let's buy two. In fact, let's buy four. I think bandana. Ooh. Nah, we're good. Is there anything else I can help you with? Nah, that's all, thank you. Come again anytime. Thanks. Okay. Where to next? Oh, this is that guy's house. Oops. Oops. Oh, the church. Let's say. So you're setting out into the world, my child. Perhaps a little prayer before you depart. How may our church assist you, faithful disciple? Let's save again. Before you head off, you should really have a quick prayer. With all those monsters out there, you'll be wanting some protection from a higher power. And if you make a quick record of your adventure, you'll be miraculously whisked back to the church where you made it, if you happen to come a cropper. Hey, there he is. Here's some advice from bloke to another. Keep your mind on the job no matter how fierce the fighting gets. You gotta stay focused. The more you get rolled, the more focused you'll get. And before you know it, you'll be all pepped up. Then you'll be really full of beans. When you're pepped up, you'll be stronger, faster, better at everything. There ain't another feeling like it. Go on, my son. Get out there and pep yourself, silly.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks for the advice, man. That's cool. I don't know much about fighting, but I've heard that that's the best way to get big and strong is to wall up lots of monsters and build up your experience. But if you've realized you've picked a fight with a monster that's tougher than you, there's no shame in running away. True. Just because you're setting off on a journey, that doesn't mean you can't pop home for a visit whenever you like. If you ever get hurt or in need of a rest, there's no place like home. That's what I always say. I'm sure your comfy old head will always be waiting for you. I heard you going all the way to Hillydor. Can I come with you, please, please? Fine. I suppose I'm a bit young still. Well, be careful, it's a long journey. My dad says you have to head north and just keep going. He says it's full of all kinds of people. Way more than you see in Cobblestone. I can't wait to go up and see it for myself. I can't believe you're leaving us so soon. Well, make sure you stock up on items and weapons for the journey. Oh, and remember, there's no point in just carrying equipment around with you. Make sure you equip it. It's good advice, actually. Oh. Okay. So this is it. My little soldier's really leaving. You might not be back for a while. I'll be said your goodbyes. So, ready? Yeah. Well, off you go then.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating in I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course. But it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh?
Just then I'll say a whole lot of good stuff about this place.
If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
Hero receives the map of Erdrea.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Goodbye. Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
Hero receives Gemma's charm.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Horses are incredibly inconvenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time. But you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair. A ring on one of many summoning bells dotted around Erdrea will soon bring you a faithful friend galloping back to your side. Heliodor Reign. So this is it. Start of a great journey. Ah, Hero, there you are. The mayor asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses. Maps too, for that matter. Now, you see this bell here? Well, if you give it a ring, a fine steed will gallop out of nowhere. Just like that. Good to remember if your feet are getting sore. Or what if you're lost? As well as tired? Easy. Just press square to take a look at your map. What's more, pressing X once you've got your map open will allow you to access all sorts of useful information. I'm sure all this is written in the list of traveler's tips on your pack there, but you can't go over these things too often. So this is it. Our journey. Let's go. Let's go. Hiro, the young warrior from Cobblestone. After conquering Tor and taking a step towards adulthood, Hiro finds out that he is more than just a bodyguard, but the reincarnation of the luminary. With the love and the support of Cobblestone, his magnificent steed, and the map of Erdrea in his hand, Hiro makes haste towards Heliodor to meet the king. Our story has just begun, but what awaits for our young champion? Join us next time on Dragon Quest XI, as our young hero Hiro marches forward to become a great warrior and to discover his past and his true identity.